punchers. A great... Here. This back. And this one has... Here we go for round one. The straight right just misses. He just got caught with a big right. Oh, wait a minute. And it's survival time for David Benavidez. Right back into the fray.
Benavidez now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Shot. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He misses with that jab. That jab won't score. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. On to the second round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pot you all night long. Rush them.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter shot lands. Oh, in the hook, but it doesn't score. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every trick.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. David Benavidez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second.
There's the bell for round three. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That jab doesn't score. A perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're both trying for a knockout. Well done with that counter shot. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time he throws a punch, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. You know that bell was sweet music. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Perfect counter shot. These counter punches have to hurt. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
These two were made for each other. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round.
He's switching off. This is terrible.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. On to the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have a quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? That left uppercut doesn't score. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great round. Great round. Now relax.
Here we go. It's round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there, toe-to-toe with them, and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice job to block that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot of...
There's the bell to start round 8. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. How about that time counter shot? And he scores with the counter. Nice counter. They exchange punches. Well done. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Three judges agree, and we...
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all. Let's do it.
switched off completely. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than...
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Now, I don't want you to load up.
Let's do it.
That's it. When he comes at you, he throws the jab, slip, let go.
To me, are you okay?
And get your mind on the job.
Time out!
Okay, focus. Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big...
Box.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Let's get out.
And box.
Let's get through it. Just get through this round.
That's it. Body in the head. Body in the head. Keep on going. Referee, stop the fight. Stop it.
And time!
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Get your mind back on the job.
Let's fight.
He's got a low left hand. Look for the right hand. Look for the right hand. Work your jab. Look for the right hand over his lazy jab. Double jab. Bring in your feet.
Shot! Good shot! Go on! Go on!
Time!
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry.
Let's do it.
win this fight? Right. You get it soft on...
Let's go.
Keep him guessing where it come from. Body and head. That's it. Don't take another chop.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out of there.
Yeah. Look at Duff. All the belts mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Portrait a ting. What ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Portrait a ting. No, what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Portrait a ting. No, what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Typical fling.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Along the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. That's another scoring shot. And this puller right there. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
So much firepower here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well done with that counter shot. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
It's a tougher fighting.
And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
Minute, stick him on the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and then round back.
Here we go. It's round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Good counter punch. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
You've got to use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Go straight and make them walk into a shot.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be...
Great round. Now relax.
The bell rings and we start the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Good counter punch. Hey, those punches add up. Both want a knockout, you can tell. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook was off target. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round.
Done all your work all the way through.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He blocks that jab. Straight right just misses. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout.
Forget about that.
Time for the 5th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That punch scored. You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Calm yourself down.
There's the bell for round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get nervous...
Whoa, Johnny! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped!
Did
shouldn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Here comes round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way it's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Thought there would be some more action here. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of clutch you out, boxer fight and beat them on points.
These punches coming from every angle. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. You okay?
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Round 8, and we're off again. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Good defense there on the left uppercut. Muhammad Ali goes down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like... We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage. As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Shot from the...
Are you all right?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.